Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, coming over from Lincoln, Nebraska. Pinto was a three-time All-American for Nebraska. Last 2 seasons, he fell in the blood round, transferred here to Piscataway. And you and I were talking to him earlier. He's happy to be here.
Yeah, if you look around the arena, you'll see a lot of people with T-shirts on with red letters on the front that say P-I-N-T-O, Pinto. When I saw him this afternoon, I was like, hey, man, you look good in red, except it's the wrong shade. I'm used to seeing you at the University of Nebraska. What I love about Lenny Pinto is he wrestles with extreme power. Like, he is going to throw the kitchen sink at you.
He might be. I mean, he is definitely, Jordan, in the debate of being the most exciting wrestler in college, because you said it. He is coming out. If he's a baseball player, he's not bunting. He is swinging for the fences every single time. 0-2 on Lenny Pinto. He's still trying to hit 500 feet.
Every time. You know, and it's actually cost him a couple of matches because his high amplitude style. He wears himself out because he wrestles so darn hard.
How about the match last year against Patrick Kennedy? He led that match against the Hawkeye 10-1. It was then tied 11-11, and then late he gets a takedown and back points to win 18-11. I mean, that was one of the best matches I've ever seen. It was classic Lenny Pinto.
And on top of it, tonight is his debut here at the Rack. This is a big moment for him, for his family. All of the pressure about transferring from the second-ranked team in the country, Nebraska, to come back home to be close to Stroudsburg, where he's from. And now he gets to do it at the highest level.
Pinto, Big Ten finalist, fell to Levi Haynes last March at Northwestern. Look at that! The move of the night! What did he just do, Jordan?
So single leg defense, Metzger into the takedown. He's got such a diverse array of attacks. He can literally hit anything from anywhere. He's as excited as they come.
Makes it 6-1 as the Let's Go Lenny chants here in Jersey. Mikes, they are going to love him at Rutgers. I mean, this guy is a fan favorite.
Yeah, he's going to put butts in the seats because he's one of those guys that, you know, there's some guys in the lineup, you're like, I'm going to go get some popcorn. I got to go use the restroom. He's not that guy.
You know when you come back, it's going to be 1-1 third period.
Yep, this is not that guy, right? He's the guy that when he's coming up and he's anywhere close, you're taking your butt, you're planting in your seat, and you want to watch him wrestle every single time.
Simon Ruiz, a takedown would put him right back into this match. Coming off a sensational season for Mike Rain, the Big Red. He won 27 matches, and he's got a cradle locked up. But Lenny Pinto rolls through it. This match has been
they gave takedown there.
bonkers.
Looks like the Rutgers side is going to challenge that. Just because as soon as he initiated the lock is when Lenny went to roll through, found himself on the other side. This is actually a really close call here. Depends on how much time, reaction time, the referees will give.
And it was called a takedown on the mat. So scoreboard reads 6-5 as they will review it. Here's another look.
So watch here. Sits him down to his knees. Now look, he's pressuring against the head. He's going to look and lock up this cradle here. Look, Pinto still got his arm on the outside, but he rolls him all the way through. He never really demonstrates control here. That's a really close decision. The beauty for, if you're Lenny Pinto, you get to rest. You get to rest.
True.
The crazy scrambling sequence, you're in a cradle, you get rolled through, you go for a one-point match, you get significant amount of time to rest here.
And these two wrestled twice last season. Ruiz won both matches. He beat him 6-4 in early December in Vegas, and then 2-1 at the NCAAs in the blood round.
No takedown.
So no takedown. So they take the 3 off the board. Goes down to 6-2.
It's still the first period. There's still 1 minute left in the first period here.
Ruiz is from Morristown, New Jersey.
Ruiz is one of those athletes that he knows how to stay in the fight, right? He's pesky. He's a nuisance. He's really good in every position, but he continues to wrestle and wears down his opponents and extends every sequence until he gives himself an opportunity to score.
1 minute showing in the first period. This will be a tough act to follow. Ruiz wrestled at Del Barton School a couple times, state champion. Another attack there from Pinto. You see Ruiz has the left ankle.
And I spent a little bit of time with Ruiz earlier today, and I couldn't believe how tall he was. He's long. He's got very long arms, long frame, and a really good scrambler. You know, Cornell's known for their scrambling ability, from Yanni to Vito to Kyle Dake to Simon Ruiz. And he's going for the Jonesy, trying to find his way all the way through.
Final 10 seconds.
This is big here.
I think Pinto's going to be okay here, JB, hanging on to those ankles for dear life.
If he can make it out of this period alive, he gives himself a chance to.
Ruiz so close on a couple of occasions to score on takedowns. So Pinto will go on bottom. Pinto, part of that Nebraska team a season ago that placed a program best second behind Penn State. He had over 70 wins at Nebraska, 25-7 last season. Looking to get on that podium, been so close. Ruiz, fifth at the national tournament, an All-American, won an Ivy League title. He was the Ivy League Rookie of the Year. Won 5 matches, wrestled 7 in Philly, did it the hard way. I know you're a big freestyle guy, JD, but you could keep a guy down.
Yeah, you know, riding wasn't my specialty, but I would get so many takedowns that I would accumulate riding time 10, 12 seconds at a time.
That's the way to do it.
And chip away at that riding time. So all of a sudden I look up at the score. I've got 7 takedowns, but I've also got 1.5 minutes of riding time, which was really beneficial. I tell you what, I would have loved to have 3-point takedowns in my time. There were a lot of matches that I couldn't finish by tech fall, and I ended up getting a major with those 3 points. I wish we could retroactively go back, give me a bunch more techs.
Think of all the time the fans would have missed out on, though, Jordan.
Oh, man, Ruiz doing a really good job here, riding on top, controlling the 2-on-1, just being a nuisance, as we mentioned earlier, keeping the pressure high and trying to wear.
Riding is the great equalizer.
He's got to be careful here. He's trying to pass leg, but he's exposing his own back.
I mean, if you are Ruiz right now, taking energy out of a guy, you're building your riding time up close to 1 minute. It's the great equalizer.
And it looks like Pinto is content with.
Look at
now
this.
he's in trouble.
Going to be a tilt. 2 near fall for Ruiz. Just great top wrestling, Jordan. Different paths to victory.
It's the X factor. It's the X factor. We really haven't seen it much tonight. Is guys are always looking for the takedown independently, but they're not really riding or trying hard to turn on top. This is the X factor. He warmed down, took power from his power meter, and also got an additional 2-point near fall sequence. Now he gets choice. He's in the driver's seat.
Rides Pinto the entire second period. The sophomore from Cornell will now go on bottom. Ruiz last season at the national tournament lost to Cade DeVos of South Dakota State 4-3 in the quarters, and then beat the Jackrabbit 2-1 to take 5th.
It's a tie score right now.
Yes, it is. Gets that quick escape, has his riding time at 1:23, and clearly Ruiz just seems to have a little bit more juice at the moment. But as we know with Lenny Pinto, I mean, he strikes like a rattlesnake.
Yeah, he's liable to let off something explosive at any given moment here. It looks like he's taking his time. He's resting, but look at the underhook throw by to the pick attempt. Barely misses the foot.
Mike Gray's done a phenomenal job at Cornell. Scott Goodale, head coach at Rutgers, the winningest coach in program history. No points. The scrambling in this match has been elite.
And Pinto is laboring a little bit. If you remember, his first 2 years at Nebraska, he was actually a 184-pounder. Before last year, Nebraska decided to shift up their lineup. He goes from 184 to 174.
And Ruiz Now with the lead with a 3-point takedown, and that was pretty easy for him. Just dropped in on a leg. And Ruiz right now, JB, exactly where he wants to be. 57 seconds left. Really good in the top position. Has not been hit with stalling. Was able to turn him once already. He's in the driver's seat.
He's just sturdy. He's steady throughout the entire match. Never really gets flustered. Doesn't get rattled. Doesn't get out of position. Just continues to stay the course and do things the right way. Wears on his opponents, and you can see it. Pinto started laboring, slower back to the center, having a hard time getting off his belly. And when he does, Ruiz doing a great job of controlling wrists and keeping those hips engaged.
Pinto's got the elbows out. Half Nelson there from Ruiz. A lot of forward pressure, keeping the weight on the hands of Pinto. There's a roll from the Scarlet Knight. Riding time now over 2 minutes for Simon Ruiz. And back in his home state of New Jersey, fell behind early, stayed composed, kept his poise, kept on wrestling, and he is going to get out of here with a W. With the riding time point, it will be 9-6, nearly 2.5 minutes of riding time. Simon Ruiz, your winner tonight at 174 pounds.
And what I love most about that match is he gave up nothing at the end. Right, it'd be easy to play it safe, cut him, run. He asserted his dominance, gave up nothing, and finished on top. Beautiful finish.